continent full of opportunities. Yes. And I was inspired and I said, from now on, every year, I will come to Africa, visit the 3 countries. Yeah. So this is my second trip to Africa. And I hope in the next 10, 15 years, I can finish visiting 54 countries in Africa, every country. This land also has a lot of responsibilities. I was in Cape Town yesterday, we're giving 50 awards to the rangers. Those people protect the animals. Right? We promise we'll give you 50 rangers awards every year. And these people are the job creators. They are the real heroes. I said 100, 200 years ago, people named those people killing animals are the heroes. Now we should hero those people who protect animals. When I started my business in 1994 for the internet, I invite a lot of people say, Jack is telling a lie. There is no such thing called internet. I went to register my company. And in the company registration office, people say, what kind of a company you want to do? I said, Hanzo Internet Consulting Company. I said, internet? There is no such word in the dictionary. They cannot register the company. And China was not connected to the internet the day when I registered my company. 3 months later, China was connected to the internet. So in order to prove that I was not a liar, I invited TV people came to my room. We waited 3 hours and a half to download the first front page. So after, we never say we will win next year or we will win tomorrow. We say we will win in 10, 20 years. 19 years passed. Today, we are the top 10 websites into the company. We have a lot of millionaires in the company. And I asked my colleagues, we have like 300 people become millionaires. And I asked them, hey, now tell me, you become millionaires because you are smarter than the others? Then people say, no. We even cannot find the jobs. Because you are hardworking? Yes, we find more people hardworking than us, but they cannot succeed. Why they're not smart? All the smart people at that time, they went to Microsoft and IBM. And headhunting companies came to headhunt all the best guys from us. And we are the people, nobody comes to headhunt us. We have no place to go. We believe in ourselves. We believe our dream. We work together. So I say, we are the people because nobody wants us. I am the person. Over 30 companies don't want me. Right? So we are the people get used to be rejected. We are the people get used to be saying no from the other people. Why people should help you? People help you. That is unusual. People do not help you. That is very common. You should work to earn to be helped. So this is what I see Africa. It's full of problems, but it's full of opportunities. And also as an entrepreneur, it's not easy. Very lonely. The only people who support you, your parents will not support you. Right? Your friends do not support you. Your wife do not support you. Your husband do not support you. I get used to that. You have to get used to be no supporting. So when you're lonely, use your left hand to warm your right hand. That as an entrepreneur, remember one more. That today is difficult. Tomorrow is much more difficult. But the day after tomorrow is beautiful. But most people die tomorrow evening. Learn from the mistakes. Because the mistake, most of the companies I talk to, entrepreneurs, most of the mistakes they made are the same. Most of the success reasons, you don't know, they're different reasons. So when you learn from the mistakes, not because you want to avoid mistakes, because when you see the mistakes, when you have this kind of problems, you know how to face it. An entrepreneur has a strong heart towards the difficulties, mistakes, the troubles, the failures. but should it be a warm and soft heart to your colleagues and to the customers. We put customer number 1, employee number 2, shareholder number 3. Most companies in Wall Street, they put the shareholder number 1. I said, customer is the most important. If you serve them well, they pay you the money. And the second important is colleagues. Why do colleagues get together? Because they want to serve the customers. If they do not serve the customers, why are we getting together? When I tried to raise my money, I went to a lot of venture capitalists. They say, Jack, give me the business plan. I said, I don't have a business plan. Write something. And look at the others. They have such a big business plan. I spent a whole week writing on one piece of paper. This is a business plan, a book. The book is about how to be successful in, doing their business in e-commerce, internet. I said, how can you write a book? China was not even connected to the internet. We never change our dreams, but we change ourselves. We learn from the mistakes from the others and ourselves and change and become successful. This is how we did. So, and also I encourage all the entrepreneurs in Africa, do not think about your own country. Think about the whole Africa. Think about the whole world. If you only think about your own country, there's no difference between thinking your own country and your own village. The internet connects everywhere. I think the very important for Africa is to create jobs. And the best way to create jobs is to encourage small business. The best way to create jobs is to trust the young people. And I talked to the president yesterday evening. We should, every country in this world, this century, should encourage, give good conditions, tax conditions to the startups. And by the way, don't be discouraged because you have a poor diploma or, graduate from a poor university or low education. Don't worry about that. If you graduate from MIT, Harvard, you will never be an entrepreneur. But I think that would be the white-collar guys. So as an entrepreneur, always ask yourself 3 questions. What do you have? What do you want? And what will you give up? What do you have? We have nothing. Right? The only things we have a dream, we believe, we have a team. And I believe we have the time to work hard. And what do you want? And what do you want? You have to ask what the customer wants. What's the problem of the society? What's the problem of your customers? And what the team wants. Think about what do you have, what you want, and what we give up. If you don't want to give up everything, you will get nothing. A lot of business people, they never learn to focus. If you start, learn to be focused on one thing. Right? So I think Africa has 2 great opportunities lie before us. First is digital Africa. You don't have such a complicated IT infrastructure. Today it is very difficult to move in Europe and America because they have such a perfect IT infrastructure. One of the reasons why e-commerce in China grows so fast is China infrastructure of retail is too bad. Suddenly e-commerce come, we jump up. Africa, I think it's almost the same like China 90 years ago. Opportunity. And you don't have a payment. I encourage all the government in Africa to launch the payment for everybody to have the chance to reach the money. It is not that difficult. The technology is there, and don't worry about, there is security. I tell you, Alibaba payment, in the past 15 years, we've been going such a tremendous amount. Every day now we have more than 500 million transactions. We are bigger than Visa Global, Master Global. All the African countries should be working together, over 54 countries. Make a free trade, make the logistics center. Logistics can create millions and millions jobs for Africa. If somebody have an idea, can global buy, global sell, global deliver, it will be such a great opportunity. If we do not cover the Wi-Fi and mobile for Africa. It is worse than 20 years ago. We do not have electricity in Africa. The prize is to encourage entrepreneurs. It's the entrepreneur that will drive African economy. These people have dreams. It's not the money, it's not the technology that drive the economy. It's the dreams that drive the economy. It's the young people that drive the economy. It is time to give this back to society. If we have more Jack Ma, if we have more Alibabas, if we have more Tencent, if we have more Alipay, if we have more Facebook, the world will be much more colorful. Let's make Africa a digital Africa, making every young people have the opportunities. The other chance for Africa is globalization. I'm a strong believer of globalization. Nobody can stop globalization. Globalization has nothing wrong, but globalization needs to improve. Globalization in the past 30 years only focused on developed countries, big companies. We should make globalization more inclusive to support the young people, small business, and women. So these are the things, the opportunities lie for Africa. If the money can solve problems, the banks can do anything. Entrepreneurs, they always put their dream, their team, customer, and then money. Money is there. Yes. They're full of money. The only thing is whether you continue to dream, continue to make efforts, continue to work hard, continue to make people, empower the others. So I will be very happy to join together with the e-founders and all entrepreneurs. Let's encourage the entrepreneurs in Africa. Support them and respect them. And we want to make them the heroes. Because when we have more great entrepreneurs in Africa, this land is going to prosper. And this land is going to be a real mysterious land. It's a land that everybody comes. So thank you so much. Small companies, make it simple. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to your customers. Spend the time on your customers. Spend the time on your colleagues. More important than spend time on the government. Because government have their things. I think Africa should pay special attention to cloud computing. Should invest in cloud computing. Will lower the cost of every business, every small business, the IT infrastructure. It is very critical. So cloud computing is going to be very, very powerful to enable all the small business, government in Africa. Of course, people worry about privacy and security. Don't worry too much about that. There is a solution. You don't have solution, somebody has. We don't have solution, young people have. And people say, no, not a mobile phone. A mobile phone, the screen is too sharp. How can you shop on the mobile phone? PC is great. It's a huge debate. And finally, we say, this is so critical. If Alibaba do not shift from computer PC e-commerce to mobile e-commerce, we will die. We think the screen is too small, but young people never think it's too small. Our eye is too short-sighted. Young people love mobile phones. Today, more than 95% of Alibaba transactions are mobile phone. Every day, 230 million people shopping on mobile from our site. So if we do not change, we die.